Well, the new year is very young, and I hope it'll be a wonderful year for all of you. I think New Year's Eve was about the pleasantest I've ever spent in my life.
So it's New Year's Eve day. I don't know, is it day or is it eve? That's very confusing. Anyway, I didn't think I was gonna get one more ride in this year, but it turns out I got one more ride in me. So we're gonna see how far I can go without freezing to death. To keep myself warm, I'm wearing my Florida shirt. So today I am Florida man. All right, let's go. So I'm doing this thing where I'm riding every street in the San Fernando Valley. And I'm using this website called Wanderer, an app that tracks every single road I go on. And one of the things it also does is it breaks up areas into smaller groups according to like history and cities and stuff like that, like Burbank or Northridge or something like that. Pretty big places. But there's one that's this one right here, Los Encinos State Historical Park. And this entire section is one street, and that's one of 15 sections in all of the San Fernando Valley. So I'm going to pick up one entire achievement right now as I ride through. This is going to be amazing. So this behind me is Lake Suitcanga. I'm sure I said that wrong. This whole area used to be called Suitcanga, which means land of the oaks. And now it's got a different name, which is Encino, which is Spanish for land of the oaks. I wonder where they got that idea. Now, this lake is really only known for, there's a little restaurant right here. And over there, you can buy some bread and feed the ducks and swans and stuff. And you can see, they see me here. And I don't even have anything, but they're like, there's a guy there. I bet he's gonna feed us. I'm not gonna feed him.
Got any grapes?
Sorry, ducks. And we're done. Wow, that was nearly a 1/10 of a mile to cover that achievement. I am amazing. Now I'm at Encino Park, which is a completely different park from Los Encinos State Historic Park, even though that's like less than a mile that way, just to confuse people. And my story about this park happens about 35 years ago. I came here with some friends, and a couple of the male friends in my group decided to impress a couple of the girlfriends in my group. And so they did this this was their decision, to take off their shirts and wrestle. And what I learned from that was, it doesn't impress people to take off your shirts and wrestle. And it's no fun to break your wrist if you're not wearing a shirt, because then you have to go in the emergency room without your shirt on and hold your wrist. So don't do it. Don't break your wrist, I guess really is what I learned. Don't break your wrist. I hope you've learned a thing. Behind me is a prime example of how Los Angeles is bad with water. A little over a century ago, there was a big flood in the LA River, which feeds into, flooded and destroyed places all around it. And the solution that they came up with was cement. Put cement everywhere. It'll fix it. Then nothing will go over because it won't get muddy and disappear. Well, instead, what happens is it all just washes out to the ocean. So we just had a week of actual rain, an amazing thing in Los Angeles, a week of rain. And this was full. This was all the way up for most of that. Now it's all gone, and it's just gonna wash out to the ocean. And because this is cement and not dirt and plants and natural, that water, instead of soaking in and actually, going into our aquifer or letting us have some water for later, is just going away. And we don't collect it. We don't do anything with it. We just let it go.
Like rain in rain.
Yay! How can I call to tell you I'm tired of your billboards if you don't put your phone number on the billboard? All right, real last ride of 2021 done. And I already said Happy New Year, have a great 2022 and all that stuff on the thing from Wednesday's ride. So I'm not sure what to say at the end here. I mean, I still want all that for you. Happy everything and good and stuff. And You know, maybe just donate, sponsor. You could do that. That'd be awesome. I mean, what a great way to end the year. Yeah, do that. All right. Bye, folks.